Welcome back to my channel. I am Claire Cavalli, clinical hypnotherapist and psychotherapist. And today, gents, I'm going to be talking to you about the love language words of affirmation. So let's just assume that you and your partner have completed the quiz online. And if you don't already know that that's her love language, you can start to add in every so often these little words of encouragement as your woman is experiencing going through the menopause. Just to give you a bit of an insight, every single woman who experiences the menopause, and every single woman will go through menopause, they will have different symptoms. And with these different symptoms comes a lot of psychological symptoms as well, such as anxiety, stress, things that maybe never used to get to her do now. It could be a lack of confidence as the body shape changes, dependent of course whether she is doing strength training and is starting to look into how she can help herself. Noticing those little small things. The words of affirmation is demonstrating to her how much you appreciate and respect her as an individual, not just as your wife, not just as the mum in the life, if of course you have children. This is you taking the time, making sure that this is coming from an authentic and genuine place, even thinking about your tone. And the thing is, it should just come from a genuine place, heart on your sleeve, and it just comes out because she walks into the room and you notice that she looks particularly vibrant that day. Tell her, don't leave it in your head. You'll be surprised how many women want to hear that you find she still looks attractive, even though she may have changed her body shape just a little bit. And then you've got things like, oh, do you know what? I know you had a really rough night's sleep last night and you're feeling really stressed, but I appreciate everything you've done today. And again, making sure it's not condescending, making sure that of course is from that genuine place. Saying the simple I love you with that hug and embrace, letting them know that you see them, you hear them, they're not just there existing, because you'll be surprised what goes through a woman's head at certain times of the cycle, especially during perimenopause. Saying things like you're looking really good, saying, do you know what, I've got in touch with my parents and I'm taking you on a date this weekend at your favourite restaurant. Or you could leave it as a surprise. You could say to her, do you know what, next week we're going to go out on a date. Where do you fancy going? And ask her. You also have to bear in mind, if that's something you are going to do, that you want to ask her. There's a lot of women who suddenly get that anxiety, that social anxiety, where the thought of going out actually makes them feel really sick. So it would be worth asking her, saying, look, I really want to do this for you because I want to spend some time with you. So how do you feel about going to the restaurant this weekend, the one we went to last year? I can talk to the parents and we can go out and have some time together. And even if she's a bit unsure, saying, come on, it'll be really nice, it will do you some good. Just be mindful and have that open and honest conversation, because a lot of the time during the menopause journey, we're going to create all sorts of stories in our head that aren't necessarily true. And if you're there and you've got her back and you're acknowledging, appreciating, respecting and understanding her situation and showing her verbally that you understand things, even though you might not truly, because you're not quite there yourself yet, at least you're taking the first step in showing her that you are there through her menopause journey.